Charlie Cart is a project that I've been working on with people from the Edible Schoolyard Project, and it is essentially a kitchen in a box, and it's designed for teaching kids about cooking in a school context or in a school environment. It started with the cart itself, trying to solve the problem of how to teach cooking to kids, and then it evolved into more of a brand with developing an identity system for it. And then we decided to launch on Kickstarter because we needed to build not just a solution, but really a community of potential users. The first conversations were very conceptual. What are the functional requirements for teaching young people about food? That moved into the product design. So we're often thinking about strategies and kind of abstract concepts and then translating those into websites or into packaging or brochures or whatever the case may be. So the application of the same kind of design thinking to a product or an object is not that different, but it forced us to think about the details a little bit differently than we would with a brochure because there's more mechanism. So there's the physical object and then there's how it moves. And so part of designing the cart itself was to not only create this thing that works well, but also something that would lock up really easily. So the way it works is that you close the cart and you just have a single knob that you turn, and that locks the oven unit, and it also locks the 3 drawers that contain most of the equipment. So in one quick move with one key, you can lock the whole thing up for the night. The branding is very much like a product launch. We just approached it the same way that we approach every other project. Understand who the audience is, connect with that audience in a meaningful way, and communicate what the benefits are or what kind of an experience they can anticipate. A lot of it is about trying to create something that is accessible for young people. It's bright colors and modular design. The name Charlie is very childlike and accessible in that way. And that's all intentional. The Charlie Cart was the first Kickstarter campaign that we did design work for. And it's interesting because it's a full spectrum of communication. So you have to do branding and product design, but we're also producing videos and thinking about how to get the message across in a really succinct and effective way. For Kickstarter, we created some animated shorts and some pieces of animated graphics in order to support the story and to talk about the different aspects of the project. We got to do t-shirts and market bags and all this different materials to kind of give the whole brand a much bigger presence. We raised over $40,000 that is funding 3 pilot programs. They're all happening in California. One of the big lessons that has stood out for me is that product development takes time. It's a much longer time scale than many graphic design and web design projects. But the great thing is that it's like a living thing, so it'll continue to evolve. The reaction from the kids has been amazing. A mom actually emailed to tell us the story that her daughter never eats salad, but in class with the Charlie Cart there, the kids all made salad and they made their own salad dressing and they grated carrots. And so this little girl went home and she decided that her job was to make the salad that night, and she made the same recipe for her whole family and was very excited to show off the skills that she had learned. So giving young people positive experiences with food, it really can open up a whole new world of possibilities. So that's really been the highlight for me, is this opportunity to not just create something, but see how it evolves in the world and be part of that, of hopefully making it better.